today I'm going to just do a little quick review on the CRISPI Nevadas, non-insulated. This is definitely been my favorite boot for the last, I don't know, 4 years, 3-4 years. Definitely I've ran through a few pairs of them and got some other ones here. But yeah, this boot has been my go-to boot for hunting, shed hunting, everything. So let's go over it. So these boots are made in Italy, designed and crafted back here in the US, out of Utah. But they are handcrafted by Italians back overseas. So on the Nevada, the reason I go with non-insulated is just because my feet kind of run hot. Any insulation really makes my feet sweat, so I don't usually use an insulated boot unless it's very, very, very cold. And even then, typically I'm running non-insulated. The reason I went with the Nevada also was trying to find a boot that gave me a good ankle support for side hilling and some steep and rocky country. I got a bad right ankle from a rodeo injury, so that was my goal, is to find something like that. And so I got my first pair, and I wore these forever. These guys are, I mean, the leather on the outside is definitely on its last legs. I tried to get them resoled twice. You can see the tread is pretty good on them, but they are splitting on the ends bad. I tried gluing them, doesn't work, and they leak water. So just went with a new pair. Just to go over some wear and tear stuff, this is 1 full year, like full season in these boots, and I have practically no tread on that sole. Very worn out. I mean, I do hike quite a bit. I mean, I got a hole right there coming. On the other boot, same thing's starting to go there. Also very worn. You can see that that tread is just not much there. But to where, like, you know, these resold ones that are brand new got the tread. Anyways, yeah, 1 season, 1 year, I completely about ran through them. But that's pretty common. I hike more than, I don't know how many miles, I don't keep track, but I hike plenty to where any boot I wear, no matter what brand, what you know, what kind of boot it is, even if it's a really good quality boot like this, I'm gonna wear it out. Just the way it is. CRISPI does have this ABSS system in there for your ankle support. It's their technology to keep that ankle in place, so it's not sliding around creating hot spots on your heel or your ankle. Does give good ankle support. It's a stiffer boot, and I prefer that because I side hill a lot. I have tried their Summits, Colorado's, not near as stiff, and Summits just made my ankles hurt. I was rolling them like crazy. And they're a lighter boot, synthetic, but they just did not perform as well for me as these do. So on an average year, I'm using this for every season pretty much. Even in like spring bear or shed season when it's warmer, early season bow hunts, just because of the waterproofing that the leather provides. CRISPI does sell their own kind of like mink oil stuff to waterproof them and treat them, the leather, and I use that religiously every trip. But you can still see, like, this leather is definitely worn. Like, it would, I don't even think it's worth resoling them. I'm just gonna get a new pair, because what happened when I resold these ones was a common issue of the toe won't stay on, and that was frustrating. And then by the time I got them resold, the leather's too worn out and breaking apart and brittle to where the waterproofing doesn't work. And the Gore-Tex is worn out. So basically, at least for me, I'm getting a new pair of boots every year, no matter what. But this will still be the go-to boot for me. I've tried everything: Zamberlin's, Catrax. One summer, I was working for the BLM in the forest all time. I tried a different set of boots every week or two, and I started with my CRISPIs and went through all the other boots, and I came back to the CRISPIs just because the comfort level. Their soles, for some reason, you know, just like there's no break-in period on these boots, which is amazing. I have thrown some aftermarket insoles in them, just because of that bad ankle of mine on the right side, and then I just run their, you know, stock insole on the left boot, which is worked great for me. Don't get blisters in them at all, so great boot. So CRISPI Nevada GTX non-insulated, definitely my go-to boot for about everything. They do get a little hot if you're in the warmer seasons, that I would probably look at their like Brigstall, that's synthetic, and the fake leather mix. But yeah, all right, I want to do a little bit of overview on like the customer service stuff when I try to get these resold. So they cannot do it at the headquarters. So if you are looking to resell your boots, it's not like Trex or any other brand like that where you send them in. The guys that built the boots put them back on. They actually go through a boot maker, custom boot guy there in Utah. So you have to ship them to that guy, and they do them for you, where they have the CRISPI soles, and they put those on for you and then ship them back to you. I had them do that for me once, and obviously it's the brand CRISPI Vibram sole, and you know, it's same, but that was my big issue, was whatever glue they're using, once you ruin that original adhesive, it just does not want to stick like it used to. So that was good. You know, it's good to know. So after that, I will not send another boot in to get resold. Just not worth it. You know, a pair of boots like this for a guy that's average, you know, he's hunting maybe a week a year, you know, just taking his, you know, vacation week or a couple weeks off, and you know, doing some hunting, but not full year use. A pair of boots like this will probably last you 4 years, I'd say, like 3 or 4 years easy. But for me, when I'm as hard as I am on gear and my boots especially, yeah, I'm going through a pair a year pretty much. But yeah, customer service was pretty decent on that. I was just not super happy with the results. Obviously after this boot's pretty much trash for me, because I tried to wear them and this just keeps peeling off. It's annoying. I get water in there, so just a new pair. Just toss them out, get the new pair. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions on these leather boots. They have a different stress leather. I think that's part of the reason you don't have that breaking period, whereas like on a Trek you do, where they're so stiff you have to wear them, put so many miles on them to really break them into your foot, where these you can take them out of the box and go up the mountain. So definitely gonna have to invest in another pair of these this year. I am interested in trying the Brigstall, the new one that has that mix, just for a lighter boot for those earlier seasons and maybe shed hunting. But you can't really, like, boots are so personal to everybody. It's kind of like archery, to where what works for you is what you should go with and what you're confident in, what you don't get blisters in, what your feet feel the best in. And for me, that's the Cripsi Nevada. And so if you got any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll get back to you. Check it all out. I mean, on pretty much every hunt video that I have on this channel, I am wearing these boots. So if you really want to know any more about them, just feel free to ask me. Yeah, but thanks for watching. Basic review, kind of highlight on the CRISPI Nevadas, non-insulated. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and if you like the videos, feel free to subscribe. Thanks.